What have I done? What have I done? Share the adventure, join all the fun.
Are you happy?
Yes, I am. Just look at it.
Alright, it's been almost a year since we made a Lithuanian Swedish language challenge in Lund.
Yay!
With Eva. And I will now see if I have improved my Lithuanian since
Nice, right?
Asking you why I went to light up your mind. Before you go, please give me back my heart.
We just went and saw Hanaturi play at U-Bar. O-Bar. O-O-O-O.
The O prefix in Swedish usually means that it's the antithesis of the thing you're saying. If something is fun, it's not fun. So this is a non-bar.
Anyway, you got my heart. Take it anyway you want me to. Believe anyway.
I'm standing in front of a white wall, which means I'm probably at an airport. Alright, we have arrived in sunny Amsterdam, and we're looking for the TQ where we're supposed to be in minus 30 minutes. So in the beginning of April, we went to Amsterdam to Vidcon for an international video conference. Good morning. It's the morning of the 7th. I was up quite late last night, but I'm feeling pumped. I'm feeling energized. And today the industry track begins. And also some people will start arriving for the creator and the community track, which is tomorrow and Sunday.
Also, how can people pay the bills with this without shrinking that value, without taking away that thing that is the most important thing?
So if you have a Facebook page and you have over 100,000 fans or 1 million fans or 10 fans.
During lunch, we started talking about Paris and Brussels and Berlin and Boston, being in a big city like Amsterdam. And I was saying something like, it's all coincidence, if you happen to, by bad luck, be where you are, and an hour later we get the news that a truck has been driving down the main pedestrian road in Stockholm, right around the corner from where we live or where we work, where the office is, and they don't know what it is yet, if it's an accident or if it's some form of action of terrorism, but apparently a lot of people are hurt and dead, and it's difficult to kind of focus on what they're saying now because it's rough. It's really rough, and I want to take everything I can from this presentation. Worked hard. It's really hard. I went back to the reception just to kind of clear my head before we go out to dinner, and I saw John. That was fun. That was really nice, actually. And then Grace and Hannah and Tyler walked right past us. Would be nice to say hi to Grace, but I know that starting tomorrow it's going to be nuts because there's going to be a lot of people here, so we'll see how that goes. But it's a really strange day. It's really, you're like, I'm in one of the best places I can be, at a VidCon, at a conference for video creators and YouTube creators, and this happens. But we're gonna go and have some food now and talk some more about it. So. Oh, and I almost forgot, I met Sanne, Books and Quills. We haven't seen each other since VidCon 2011, and she was actually part of the whole where did I get my username from, which is strange, I met John Green. I mean, it's like my godfather because he gave me the name, TheSwedishLad, once.
Dutch people, Belgian people, and then I just took a step away, and they were totally uninterested in talking to me. They wanted to talk to each other about Nerdfighter stuff. One of those Dutch girls and one of those Belgian boys, they are now married. Ah. Wow. World peace and love. John does it all.
We are outside the auditorium where we were yesterday, and we just listened to Katie Morton, John Green, and Tyler Oakley, and I found Danish people! Show. We haven't seen each other since
long
2000.
Since we were in Sweden.
13?
Were you with me the last time I was there? I think
I was at the one that Michelle was at. That's
I think I was.
Oh, 2012.
Yeah.
I'm going to see Michelle on Monday. Didn't we meet up in Copenhagen at one point? We were walking around.
Oh, was that after that? Maybe.
When I did the song, København, København. How are you enjoying VidCon so far?
It's very cool. It
You
feels...
Tyler Oakley lucky bastard.
Oh yeah, just randomly bumping into Tyler Oakley. It happens all the time. You know?
I just hit 10,000 subscribers on Friday.
I'm Hannah Whitten. I make vlogs and sex and relationships education content.
I'm Swoozy. I make twerking videos.
Wristbands, sunglasses.
Yeah.
Who wants free stuff?
So I went and got myself a croquette. I haven't had a croquette since Jonica offered me one in Amsterdam. It looks like this. It looks like a burger wiener.
And also people coming here to share their expertise with you.
I get likes and all these numbers on Facebook.
Thinking every video was a failure because it wasn't a viral video.
Lots of interesting stuff happening today. Hopefully I will run into Jazza. All right, I am in the Creator Lounge.
Yes.
Yes, and I'm with. What's your name, by the way? I don't know.
Rosie.
Rosie. What's your channel name?
Sprocketeer.
Sprocketeer. She's from somewhere not close to a Premier League city.
I don't know if it is close to a Premier League city. It could be.
How are you feeling it?
How am I feeling it?
Yeah.
Beautifully. So, what do you want?
It's like
from me?
It's like when a YouTuber, you just put a camera out and they do interesting things.
No, I'm really dull. This is why I'm so heavily scripted. I can't be trusted to be entertaining on cue. Euphoria, forever to the end of time. Quiero ser tuya. Oh.
It's been a weekend of meeting old friends, meeting new friends, and having interesting discussions on all topics related to YouTube.
Eat shit! Grace, Prost!
Don't forget to be awesome! Bye guys!
So, VidCon is over. I'm back at the hotel. And I did something today I don't think I've ever done before. I did room service. And now you're thinking, Martin, how can you order room service on your company's bill? Well, actually, this is added on, afterwards. So, this one's on me. But I felt like I'm here alone in the room and I didn't get to meet Grace. Why not have room service, When only second best will do. It's been this is the 5th really cool days. Now I'm heading over to Schiphol Airport to fly to the US. It's so weird! It's so weird that I'm going to the US after this explosion of creativity and cool people. And as a bonus, I'm going to Iceland first for like an hour. I need to pick up Icelandic socks for my wife. But at Keflavik, söta liten flaska. I made a video in Icelandic once.
Bara att smälla det Tengelin.
Schiphol Airport.
Alright, so I was just watching Grace's video where she talked about getting food poisoning on Friday, and midway into it she said, we're going to Iceland. And it's like, I'm going to Iceland. So if I meet them at the airport, it'll be really weird.
Hey, we ran into Martin in the airport and we harassed him so that we can make this video for you.
And since I met them, it felt only appropriate to have them do a birthday video for a friend.
We have arrived in Iceland. It's frozen and cold and stuff. Wave to Michelle.
Bye, Michelle. I wish I was
Bye, Michelle.
hi, I'm Bye, and Baby, and Justin, and all of them.
Yeah, they're following me. I found it. The reason for flying through Iceland, except for the price, was to pick up Icelandic socks.
New York City.
Okay, so today I did something that I kind of wanted to do when I was here a year and a half ago, but I didn't have the time. I walked the entirety of Manhattan. I walked from the very northern tip to the very southern tip in Battery Park. It took me just under 6 hours. My feet hurt, my arms are burned, I am so tired, I'm hungry. But if you want to see that video, I will link it up here and also in the description so you can watch that afterwards. But oh my god! But I did it! I did it! And look at this guy, man!
Me and Emilio met for the first time 10 years ago during the shootings at Virginia Tech. It was good to meet him again in New York.
I found myself in New York City. I found myself in front of you, but I couldn't find the words to say to you, no more than the ones you
I'm gonna go and walk the Brooklyn Bridge. I did that with Michelle 6 years ago, and since I'm going to Brooklyn for lunch, I thought I'll just walk.
But all the while I walked in front of you, didn't think to look behind. You left me there in New York City. You left me and I couldn't see.
And by Jane's Carousel, I found my first Taurus.
No, come on, stay in there, stay in there. Yes! Yes! Yes, I have reached Brooklyn. I'm having lunch with Jason, Crimson 19, who sent a video to me and Ida when we got married 2013. Then we met 2015 here in New York, and we're gonna meet again. Hey man.
Good to see you.
We just had lunch.
Yep, we went to a Thai place, which is like right down the block from our new office.
It's over there. And we are in Brooklyn High.
Yep.
All right. I'm here, I'm in New York, and I'm walking around, I'm having a good time, and at the same time I can't wait to go home to my wife and my cat and my new apartment. But still, it's kind of weird. It's weird because there's so many impressions and so many things to be grateful for, and
Then it was off to Virginia with a pit stop in Washington, D.C.
this is Union Station. I have a 2.5 hour layover, so I thought I might go see the sights. I haven't been there for 10 years, so. I'm in the general location of two very famous speeches, like Martin Luther King, of course, and Forrest Gump, of course. Although most people didn't hear much because they unplugged him. I know. Life is not fair. I have reached the former residence of President Barack Obama.
The reason for me going to Blacksburg is that 10 years ago I was there during the Virginia Tech massacre, and I've since been working on a documentary, a personal documentary about the events.
It's been a long day of traveling. It's been a really long day of traveling. What are you saying? Well, I'm back on campus. This is where we ran to after the lockdown, where we met up with Vilio. My mind keeps coming back to this place, this crossing right here. Me and Carl stood here 10 years ago after I'd been to Torgerson, and we were kind of just choosing whether to go into McBride over there or to Norris Hall over there. And we decided to go into McBride. We thought the architecture looked more interesting. And a few minutes later, the shootings began in Norris Hall. This is where we stood. This is where we saw the whole thing unravel, from campus police to sheriffs to SWAT team, and ambulances kept going, and from Randolph there people were running across, and we saw there was an injured teacher who had been shot in the arm. And I mean, at the time, even though we saw what we saw, it didn't resonate with what would actually be possible. A lot of people were kind of kidding around, and you know, it was like, oh, somebody got shot on, but it wasn't, I don't know, probably because nobody had a reference to how bad, because you know, there hadn't been the amount of school shootings that we've seen sadly after that. So every year since I guess 2008, the whole campus, they run or walk 3.2 miles for the 32. I am in a rental car heading down towards North Carolina, and I'm taking the parkway there, scenic parkway for, well, parts of the way. So, new adventures onward, the adventure goes ever on, you don't keep your feet and don't know where you end up and stuff like that. Oh, school bus. Another school bus. Another school bus. Yeah, so I don't know about you, but I think that life could be worse. Look at that. I'm so high up. Welcome to North Carolina State Line. Ooh, yeah, yeah! I am in Davidson, where I'm going to be meeting up with Dane, and we have known each other for 10 years, but we've never met. Dane started producing music for my documentary about the shooting at Virginia Tech, and then we have just collaborated on a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, he composed and orchestrated our wedding march back in 2013. So it's going to be very cool to finally meet him after all these years. Davidson is next. Over there we have a stadium. That's where the Charlotte Hornets play baseball.
That is all wrong. That is the Panthers stadium.
What is happening with that truck?
The Panthers that played in the Super Bowl a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Is that normal?
No, that's not normal. He's in trouble. He's smoking.
He's smoking.
So put your hands on the glass. Do you know somebody?
What?
For context, who was that?
Joe Gibbs,
Who is he?
greatest coach in the history of National Football League, and also the owner of one of the greatest racing families in NASCAR history, and of my favorite driver at one time, Tony Stewart. And that was awesome.
How was it like meeting him?
I didn't meet him. I just looked at him in awe, like this. hi. And then I said, nice to meet you, coach. And he just kind of looked at me like I was weird.
Oh, no.
But it was a great moment in my eyes. I will live it forever.
You're joking.
All right, we're gonna announce this NASCAR race right here, right now, in Swedish. Nej, 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 nej. Alltså dessa amerikaner, de är tokiga i huvudet. I'm back on Manhattan and close to Washington Square Park, is just over there. I'm gonna meet up with Deirdre, whom I met in Stockholm. Was it last year, maybe? Yeah, maybe. And we're gonna have fika. Look at that, Empire State Building, where Harry met Sally.
There it is.
All right, there she is.
Hi, everybody.
It's been 2 years, not
yes.
one. That's
2 years since Stockholm. Now we're in New York.
What are we doing now? Where are we going?
We are going up to the Flatiron building. We're going to check that out and see that little square number, no, little triangle number. Then we're going to go up to the Empire State Building, and then we're going to the Church of Svejderud to see the Church of Svejderud. So we're going to have fun.
Yay!
And us New Yorkers are very nice.
Yeah.
Right? I'm nice.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes.
We wandered all of New York City. We wandered through her crowded streets.
All right, we're at the New York City Public Library.
Public Library.
The scene of Ghostbusters, Sex and the City, and books.
Yes.
Free exhibition. We just arrived in Oslo and I am hurrying up because my plane is leaving in like 10 minutes. Yay! Just arrived in Copenhagen, third flight, and no more flights. Now I just take a train to another country. I know, welcome to Europe. Hello, Malmö!
Whoa! Make chocolate great again!
Alright, it's time for the 11th TubeCon in Sweden and my 13th. We are in Malmö, my hometown. It's getting dark in there. And we're expecting a lot of people. And I'm pretty tired after I've landed yesterday and been up for many hours. So.
Johannes! Vänta! Stanna kvar där, jag måste vlogga! Aj! Okej. Älskar dig! Undrar vad länge sedan! Shit!
I'm sitting here with Elenems.
Oh.
She's from Skåne.
Yes, I am. I am from Skåne.
Ja, det är fint. I'm going to meet up with someone I have never met. Her name is Clara. She is Swedish, but she lives in Switzerland, and she was part of my Advent project like 4 years ago. And we're gonna meet, and hopefully we're gonna have strawberry cake, because that's what we said we would have 4 years ago.
Hello! Hello guys and girls and everyone.
So how come we know each other?
It was a long time ago, far, far away somewhere. Yeah. No, we just met. No, we didn't meet. We met today. We just met today.
Yeah.
Randomly.
And what did we eat?
Oh, some strawberry.
We were on a hunt for strawberries.
Yes. Because we love strawberries. No, because I cannot tell this. It's we just were on a hunt for strawberries. That's all. I'm very bad.
It's symbolic, but not like what you think.
No, I'm a very bad storyteller. Like I'm just like, it is how it is now. We went for it.
It is what it is now.
Yeah. And we're really happy now.
Forever and after.
Yes, happily ever after. He's a good guy. You should meet him once, or like, it's a good guy. It's a good guy to meet. and have strawberry, sweet. My English, horrible.
Wow, you should introduce me at parties.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you met Strawberry Man?
Yes, the Strawberry Man, that's him.
But you do speak Swedish?
I do speak, jag pratar svenska, flytande svenska.
And français?
Je parle un petit peu français aussi.
Under der Schweizer Germanen.
Genau, Schweizerdeutsch rede ich auch, weil ja, ich wohne ja in Schweiz, oder? Gibt es das paar Schweizer vielleicht?
How's your Swiss Italian?
Oh no, no.
Bene.
Bene.
And towards the end of the month, we had a partner event here at United Screens. Life can throw you in so many different directions and so many different emotions within the span of just 30 days. Going to see music, going back to US, going to see friends at Vidcon, experience tragedy, but all in all realize that you are happy. You're a happy person, that you're on this planet, and you are lucky and grateful for having such amazing friends around you. This is what I feel. The constant joy of knowing that so many people around the world care for what I do.